Day 172. I can see some stars. Not a whole lot of them. Actually, I can't see any right now, but I saw some a few minutes ago. That's a good sign. I stayed dry last night. My shoes are totally wet, but you know. So I had to put on cold, wet socks this morning. Oh, that sucks. I hate doing that. I haven't done that since last year. And I still remember how bad it sucked. That's one of my memories of the Smokies, is how cold and wet my feet were. But anyway, I slept for, 11, 12 hours last night. I passed out at like 4, before 4, yeah. And I got up a little after 3, so damn, look at me. I guess I needed that, because I do feel a hell of a lot better. As usual, you know, I made the last of my water into coffee, so I've got like 4-ish miles of mostly uphill into water, but you know, it's cold and dark. It's not like I'm gonna die. I got plenty of coffee in my belly. That's all I really need. The mice ravaged me last night. I don't know. You can't really hang bear bags out here. Don't let people fool you. They talk about how they hang bear bags out here, but all the branches on these conifers angle down. You're not getting, and there's bajillions of them, so it's not like there's this one cool clear branch that sticks out to the side that you can throw your line over and pleat. No. They're all angled down, and there's tons of them, so you'll get all wrapped up. It's not happening, man. Very rare do I see the tree that is bear baggable. So I've just been lazy, man. Sometimes I clip it to my hammock, and I just sleep with my food. Right, that's just to keep it away from the mice. I don't care about bears. I mean, I care about a bear when it's up in my shit, but in theory, I don't really care about bears. I'll be honest. Everybody knows that. Mice, those are another story. But when it's raining, I don't like to hang my bag outside because, you know, it gets wet too. It's waterproof, but everything that's still nylon still weighs more wet. And again, I'm lazy. I don't want to have to get up and take those 4 whole steps over to the side, reach my hand down to the rain to unclip my wet bag to make my coffee. So I just kind of sleep with it all. And those little fuckers, they love my Carnation Instant Breakfast, man. It's like the 3rd bag they've chewed through. And since I carry so much of that shit, I don't mind losing a little bit. But they open my gallon-sized bags. I only have so many of those, man. So shit, I'm on my last one right now, so I better start hanging my stuff and pick up some more. Little bastards. Those mice, I swear. They're cute while they're doing it, I swear, but you know. I'm carrying mouse traps next time. Nah, I don't have to deal with their little dead bodies. That'll probably attract something else that'll eat me. Because on the next trail, there's grizzlies. Like, I'll be afraid to do my red light videos right here, because, like, you know, like, I can't see shit right now. I'm blinded by a red light. I'm in the dark, man. I realize I do this every time. So, like, something could totally be sneaking up me right now, and I wouldn't see it till its eyes lit up behind me. You know, I'm like, hey, what are those 2 little glowy dots over there? Ah! You know, yeah. And then when I turn this thing off, I'm blind for a little bit. You know, it takes a minute to readjust. I look around, but that's just out of paranoia, man. You know, I'm not seeing anything but black. Anyway, okay. Coffee's kicked in, is it obvious? Yeah, and like 11 hours of sleep really helped. Hey, let's go kick some uphill's ass, find some water. It's out of a pond, but fuck, I hear it's a deep pond and I don't really care. And see how many miles I can make before it starts raining. Hopefully it doesn't, but yeah, at the same time, fuck, it's all part of the ambiance, right? But I'd rather have some views and some dry shoes tomorrow, you know? I'm on my last pair of dry socks. I got 1 left. But really, it's only like 70 miles to the next town. I can do that normally in a couple of days. We'll see. I am in the Cascade now, or Cascades. Is this one plural? Because Sierra wasn't plural. Cascades. Yeah, it sounds better. All right, so yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the full fury that the Cascades can show me, so, you know. 70 miles doesn't sound like a lot, but it might be. Tally-ho. Maybe I'm being a little paranoid. Maybe that safety meeting did it. But I know I travel around with my headlamp on dim, but today illuminates. I'm gonna walk around with it on a fair bit, especially getting lost yesterday. That doesn't help my confidence, I guess. But I feel like I'm being watched. I cannot see you, but I feel you. Hope there's nobody sleeping around here. That happens sometimes. Carry on. Big old owl just swooped me. Oh, there you are. Illuminate. Oh, you're not as big as Oh, you're way tinier than I thought. Enhance. He was pretty close to my face, so you looked really big. What's up, cutie? How you doing? I got an imaginary mouse in my hand if you want to come on over. I'm surprised he let me get this close. He's a tiny little guy now that I'm up close. I hope I'm not freaking you out too much. You look a little uncomfortable though. Yeah, those are sudden movements. You're like, what's going on? What's going on? Are you looking for mice? You're totally looking for mice. Does it help if I shine it around? Oh, it does, huh? Go get it, man. You didn't go far. You are freaking adorable. You want to be my buddy? You can come along with me. I'll carry you. I'll shine the light so you can find some mice. All right. Well, later on, man, you have a good night. Good luck hunting. Kill some of those mice for me, man. They smell like chocolate. Eat them. I believe I've made it to the top of whatever this is. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go around that way. Yeah, okay, this is just a view. Let's see what we got. Patches of snow still. I mean, there is gray skies, but they don't look threatening at all. Very light over there. Slightly threatening over here. But the wind's not moving right now, so I don't know which direction anything's headed. I think that stuff's headed my way, though. Yeah, it looks a little more threatening down in there, too. Oh, well. Horse riders, dismount, check ahead, proceed with caution. Maybe shit's about to get real up here. There's a long way down. Am I going up on this thing? I somehow doubt it. But I've been looking at that notch over there ever since I entered this valley. That'd be cool to cross there, but I don't see any trail that leads over that direction unless it goes on top of this thing. Ooh, but I got a little notch right here. Probably going through. See how dangerous it gets, because so far it's just kind of pretty. But when this is all covered in snow, it's scary. Ooh. Looking back, that's some treacherous shit I just walked over. Straight off the edge. That's the path right there. There's a boom off the edge. Ooh, the colors are happening. Oh, I'm not going to get to see shit, but it looks like some interesting stuff is happening on the other side of those rocks. Well, we got kind of a sunrise going on over this really blue small pond over here, which will be my water source. What? Looks like two sunrises. We got bright one and a slightly less bright one over there. Nice. Just figure out how to get down there. Another one of those cliff faces where they put rebar in all over the place. I guess that's supposed to support everything when you drill a hole in it and jam some rebar in. Yeah, they did it all the way across this thing. Oh, whatever. the meat mouse. Oh, there he is. Man, I've been prairie dogging for the past couple hours, but where do you cat hole in this kind of terrain? Yeah, you don't. See some trail over there, but I don't think that's mine. See some trail up over there by that snow patch down right there. I think that one's mine, but how do I get over there? Maybe that trail is mine. No, there's shit way up there too. Am I gonna go way down just to go way up? I'm assuming so. Oh well, way down will give me a spot to cat hole. The race is on. So the trail I see goes from that low point there all along this face. And then I see some right here going across. It's the only trail I see. So I'm guessing it's mine. I gotta stop and tape my foot up again. Well, my foot's kind of wet. Not that it's been raining, but you know, all the stuff overhanging the trail has drops on it, so it just rains down my legs and into my shoes. So I gotta stop somewhere. I was hoping the sun would be up when I came over to this side, and I could, you know, put my tarp out, dry it off at the same time, because that's that, and my feet are the only thing that are wet. But there's no sunshine to be had. So I'm gonna need to stop in a bit and just take my shoes and socks off and just wrap my feet in my towel and let them. It just takes forever to dry off without sunshine, you know. And you gotta be super dry for tape to stick properly. But I might as well get that done before it does rain, if it does rain. I don't think it's gonna rain today. I'm still counting it as only one rainy day. And even that just due to a lot of sprinkle all day, sprinkling. By Arizona standards, that's kind of rain. But anywhere else, no, especially Washington. Nah. What is up with places named Washington and horrible weather? Because Mount Washington on the East Coast boasts worst weather in the world signs. They're proud of it, it's so bad. Wonder what that's all about. Okay, I can't be headed out. Okay, I'm going with those aren't my trail. Oh no, maybe they are. Maybe I go across this ridge right here. Yeah. And then back over that side. Okay, that makes sense. So, nope. The Band-Aid did not stay where it was supposed to. Look at that callus, man. I could put a cigarette out on that thing. Easy, a cigar. Put a blowtorch to it. That thing is a little on the tender side. Just a bit. Oh man, I should have just peed on it. Fuck, I didn't think about that. I peed first, then took off my shoe. Nothing like pee to heal up an open wound. Sounds crazy. Works like a charm. There we go. Band-Aid, a little Gorilla Tape to hold it in. Should be good to go. Let it set. The skin should be dry enough, but I'm putting it back in a wet sock, so. Back to it. About an hour ago, I was up on that ridge right there. Looking out over that valley. I've scrolled down the backside, scrolled up here. I'm headed over there. I can see the trail going all along this, which means absolutely like nowhere to drop a deuce. Self-control. Oh, I'm glad I got it. Damn, I can still see the freeway from here. I see a truck going by. Oh, now I can see all the little cars too, and I saw the truck. But yet I don't have cell service. Kind of weird. I've been trying to post that owl stuff to Instagram, you know, trying to keep up my presence and all that. I'm getting better at the internets as I go on. See what's on the other side of that, man. Be nice if there was a privy, but I know there's not. But I'd take a flat spot that isn't a camping site. Or it doesn't even have to be flat, it just has to be decently treed and not at this angle. because you're like, there's trees right there, Nightcrawler. I ain't that desperate. They're really low, and that's a severe angle. I ain't climbing up and down that. I got no idea what he is in the hunts. Hey, what are you? He didn't seem to care about my presence. Tell some sort of large rodent-looking thing sitting on his hind legs, or just sitting on his duff. See how long he stays there. A whole family of them. You know what marmots look like out here? Similar, just different colored, or is this your winter coating? Yep, you're definitely a marmot. You gonna roar for me? Do it. You know you want to. Squeak! I know you want to. Clouds are starting to creep in on me. I can taste them already. Right now they're just hovering above the trail the whole way. I don't really have to walk into them. But, yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Mostly from this direction, though. This is what's chasing me, but it's chasing me slowly. Maybe I can outrun the storm. Dun, dun, dun. Done it before. Well, not outrun, just 2 miles an hour. Sometimes just getting over the next ridge saves your ass. But with this squirrely trail, it'd bring me right back into it, so I don't know if there's much outrunning on this one. Straight up this, as the clouds creep in on me, I can't even see mountains around me. Oh, I can see them silhouetted way back there. But yeah, I'm surrounded. It's probably gonna get wet pretty soon. Or maybe I'm just in a cloud, Lord knows. Might just pass right over. Onward and upward. Oh, I can see town from here. It's maybe 5 miles back. I mean, as the crow flies. I've wandered in and out of all these mountains just to get where I should just left town and followed this freaking valley up, bing. Would have been cut my time in a third. Oh well. I'd have gotten lost. That would have been a lot worse. Nice. Well, the clouds didn't rain on me, so that's a nice thing. They just rolled right over. Actually, kind of nice. They cooled everything down a bit. Not that it was getting warm or anything, but I was beginning to think maybe I need to do a wardrobe change. Actually, I probably should just sit down somewhere here and make me a second coffee. This is a nice view. I'm not in a hurry. I mean, you kind of want to get done with the trail and all that before winter comes in, but I'm not in a hurry right now. Oh, switch back, see? You go up all that just to come back down. Whatever. I just follow the trail. Ooh, and as much as this flat rock right here is asking for me to have second coffee and just enjoy this view, I cannot do a second coffee. Because I need to poo way too bad, and that coffee will force it out of me. Where the fuck do I go? Where do I go? Exactly. I got a long walk forward somewhere. I'm in fragile alpine land. I shouldn't be dropping deuces here anyway, but when a man's got to go, he's got to go. I'm going to see if I can't, hold it until I get out of here, but if not, I'm dropping deuce on a flat rock and just chucking it down. But I'll try to hold off. It's all about mind control. Mind over matter. Up and around the next pass. So I quite literally started up on the top of those mountains, walked all along those, all along that to end up where I am now. It was like the long way around. See what we can see on this side. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day. I mean, the wind's coming from my back. And yeah, it's a little gray in that direction. But we'll pretend we didn't see that. Partly cloudy on this side. Yes, we'll take that. Okay, and I see trail going down and around that way. And then I can't see it anymore. Creamy goodness that is second coffee. Now that is just straight black coffee, nothing in it. It tends to get kind of a good little rich creamy foamy head on it when you brew it this way. I don't know what it's all about, but all I've been using is this little filter from Germany for the past 2 years. Been holding up great for a piece of plastic. Time to enjoy. My God, it is gorgeous out here. You still got fresh white snow up on those peaks. Well, maybe not fresh, but still very white looking. Still looks clean. Very blue water below it. I wonder how deep that is. I can see little islands and how they go down into the water, but they just disappear pretty quickly. It looks pretty damn deep. When I can see 4 levels of your switchback just by standing here, your switchbacks might be too easy. You could have just had us walk. And I can see where everybody else does it, just walk straight down the thing. Well, yeah, your switchbacks might be too easy if I can see that many of them just in front of me. You're not going downhill enough. Just saying, when you make them next time, make them right. You know, if you need me to get out here with a protractor and teach you some shit, just let me know. So just switchbacky downhill, actually really pleasant, decent grade. They don't go too far. I mean, if they're not going to go downhill fast, at least have them short like these ones pretty much are. Because some of them, you know, every once in a while you come to ones that stretch out like 100 yards, and then you turn the corner and you go downhill a little bit, then you go back 100 yards flat, then you turn the corner and go down a little bit, and that just gets frustrating. But they always seem to do that kind of stuff when you can see town. You know, you can see it, it's right there, but it's still really 3 or 4 miles away because you're just going to walk back and forth in front of it. Oh, so frustrating. So far, for being, you know, this is going to be a challenging section, everybody seems to make it seem to be. Or maybe that's just with weather factors because, you know, weather is more important than terrain. You can handle damn near any terrain, especially graded for horses. It's, you know, weather, that's the whole key factor. So I imagine it, you know, not getting much worse than what I've already seen so far, just repeated over and over. Sometimes there's rocks, sometimes there's dirt, but more or less easy-ish. You read, check my Band-Aid, I think it's moved. But kind of, you know, it's the risk. If I remove my wet sock and look at it, just that alone can mess up the tape. And then, you know, it was fine until I looked at it. It's like the Schrodinger's cat of tape. So until it actually starts hurting, I don't even like to check. That's when I find out if that cat's dead or alive. It's generally dead when I check it. It generally is, but it's not hurting right now. But I can feel the tape moving. Maybe that's just in my mind. Time will tell. I can hear the sound of flowing water. Oh, and berries are back. I haven't seen these guys in a while. I don't really like these ones all that much. Oh. But they are way better than the salmon berries. Actually, that one was pretty damn tasty. The last ones I was seeing were in drier climate, so This one probably just tastes better because it got better nutrients, better rain. Some rain, actually. See what this waterfall looks like. That's how it's described in the book. That's why I walked here for water next. Everyone's like, oh, I want water from a waterfall. You can see where this big ass tree has come all the way down and it's straight smashed into those rocks. But was the bridge here first or was that there? Because, I mean, there's other battering rams up there waiting to come down. But I wonder if it slid under the bridge or the bridge just didn't exist back then. That's a baby elk. It's kind of like a Bambi, but a little different. I'm guessing there used to be a bridge here once upon a time. Oh, there's some planks. Or maybe it's that one like in that Indiana Jones movie. I just have to have faith and step out the edge, and I'll walk across. I don't have that kind of faith. I'm taking the rocks. Still a good 5 miles or so till the top of this hill where I want to camp. It's supposed to be an epic campsite and all that blah blah blah. But it just seems like a good spot to stop for the night. Puts me at like 23 miles for the day if I make it there. I think I'm at like 18, 19 now. I don't know, something. I haven't checked. Rowdy gave me one of them kind of backpackers pantry meals. It's, how are people pronounce that? I hear everything. Faux, fa, pho. Yeah, all those start, yeah. Not that I really care. It's PHO, man, pho. Easy. If you want me to pronounce it different, spell it right. I'm an American, damn it. But it takes forever to soak. So I figured I'd just carry it in my hand. Up there's pond water, and I had flowing water down here, so I figured I'd rather carry the flowing water up there to the campsite and make coffee out of it in the morning to go on. I'm willing to carry water a little extra. I don't know what the pond looks like. It describes it as a small pond. And sometimes it calls ponds lakes, so I'm just not taking my chances. Hopefully I get there before the sun goes down. It's probably like 5:30 or so right now. Skies are gray, so that's really hard to tell. Sun's already behind the mountain, so it's probably gonna get darker quicker. But that's cool. I can handle the dark. I ain't scared. I am a little scared, but I don't let it show. Well, I let it show, but I don't let it stop me. That's what it is. Let's get to the top of this mountain. I don't know if that one's considered a glacier or not, but it looks like it's flowing. I see all those stress fracture marks in it. Kick-ass waterfall coming at it. Okay, so we're going to check and see if Schrodinger's cat is dead. I have other pains in my foot that I must check, so I've got to dig into there anyway. But I have a feeling that Band-Aid done fell off a while ago. But I got more Gorilla Tape. The cat lives! My Band-Aid is still on, right where I left it. What? I did not expect that at all. Okay, let's see what else is rubbing on here, huh? They've looked worse. Oh, these clouds are rolling in my way. Am I going to get rained on tonight? I'm going with no. but I'm wrong more than half the time. But I'm still going with no. 2 for 2, man. What? That Band-Aid's been on there since yesterday. I didn't even have to use Gorilla Tape on it. Nice. Today's looking up. Today's looking up. Even though it's almost over. I think I still have probably 3 or 4 miles left to do, but I'm going to sit here and air my feet out because I'm not afraid of the incoming storm. And I only say that out of jest because it would totally suck to get just my ass handed to me. But that's part of the game, isn't it? So I shall tempt fate. Yep, didn't time this one well. I still have 2 miles to go. Gradual uphill. But the light's already fading fast. It's only like 8 o'clock. So I should be in camp if all things go well by 9. And then, rinse and repeat. Do it again tomorrow. Maybe I'll sleep in. It's supposed to be an awesome sunrise spot. Or I can go another 4 miles down the way and there are binoculars on my map saying that there's an awesome view there. That's kind of the one I want to make it to. 4 miles before sunrises. And then I'll just make sure to take a nap sometime tomorrow. Reset everything. There's another headlamp way below me. Kept seeing it out of the corner of my eye and thinking I was seeing eyeballs glowing. But I did look over and not see anything. And finally our headlamps matched up. I blinked them a few times. They blinked me back. We have seen each other. Hope there's nobody at the spot I'm headed to at the top. Should only be about 3/4 of a mile away. And I am ready to be done. My dogs are barking. At least my left one is. My right one's actually doing really well. That left one hurts all over the place. Ooh, it is dark up here. Kind of spooky. I'm way up high. I'm actually higher than those glaciers I was filming earlier. Shite. Oh man, I just saw lightning. Am I gonna hear thunder? I don't hear thunders. That's a good sign. Damn it. Lightning. Not what I wanted. Well, it didn't come from the direction I thought. It came from up over on the other side of this. Maybe it wasn't lightning. Maybe, I don't know, airplane blinking. I don't know. I think I hear a low rumble in the background. Oh, I'll find out when I get to the top, huh? Okay, so I've seen 5 bolts of lightning. I haven't heard any yet. I count up to 20 seconds. Haven't heard any yet. It's starting to drizzle a little bit. But I got all these ambush points to the right of me I got to keep an eye on just in case there's a big cat up there. It's very steep down to my left. I'm going to die up here. Why did I think it was a good idea to climb a mountain at night with a storm incoming? Yes, because that's how I do stuff. So I'm hoping this campsite has nobody in it, for one thing, and some trees to hammock from, and to protect me from the oncoming storm that I hope it just passes right by. I mean, the fact that I can't hear any thunder is a really good sign. Okay, I'm a little spooked on this. I'm putting the camera down. Okay, I got some green eyes watching me from right there. Oh, I just ran away. Illuminate. So it ran away as soon as I started talking. What has green eyes? I didn't get to stare at it long enough to know if it's predator or prey. I think I see somebody's bear bag in a tree. That'd be a freaking rarity. Keep my eye where I saw that thing. Supposed to be camping right around here, but Here we King's another story. I wonder what that was I saw. Okay, so it says this is camping, but the fact that I see a bear bag right there that's been chewed through tells me that they know we camp here. Was that what was up there waiting for me? Wondering when a camper was going to show up? Huh? You're not going to eat me. I'm going to pretend I'm sleeping. I'm going to eat you. Oh, yeah, but this feels too exposed to camp. There's a storm rolling in. I do not want to be here. Yarg. But I don't want to head further up the mountain. Let's explore a little bit. Lame. I hate night hiking. And there's another chewed through bear bag. Not a good sign. You guys know we come here. Okay, so it looks like I'm sleeping exposed. So, hold on, what do we have down here? Maybe I can hammock in there somewhere. Okay, where the fuck's the trail from? Oh, fuck, there's those eyes. Yep. Illuminate. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'm going to go with it's just an elk. Just so I can sleep better. You're an elk, okay? Okay, so when I disappear, you're prey. Alright. It's elk. Being eaten by a bear. I see you! I still don't like things staring at me. But at least I know what it is now. Or, at least I know it's not a predator. Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna have a hard time finding the trail tomorrow. So I'm just blazing my own right now. Maybe I'll sleep in and wait till the sun comes up. Yeah, right. Some tempting fate. I'm just gonna cowboy camp. I can't find any good trees. So, yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna hope for the best, man. I'll just, as soon as rain starts hitting me, I'm packing up and going. So, that's that, man. Decision has been made. I'm out. Good night. Okay, no sooner did I lay down and close my eyes than it started sprinkling on me. And I'm like, well, fuck, I ain't hiking now. I just laid down. So I set up my tarp where it could. The temperature has dropped. Yes, it has. I have a little tree in here that I can hang my socks from. Nice. And, fuck, well, guess at least I'm not being rained on. Everything got a little wet, but it's just sprinkling. So, at least it gave me warning before it started dumping. Okay, good night for Realsy Real this time.